presentation of the National Football League.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals and the champions of the NFC, the Chicago Bears. Final game of the season. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Greg, it has been a long run to get here. 2 weeks of build-up, the media day, the radio interviews. It's all over now. Finally, it's time for football. And for these players, the long wait is almost over.
Well, I can promise you one thing, Mike. Every single one of these players and coaches in their mind right now is saying the exact same thing. Let's just kick the ball off already. We're tired of talking about the game. We're tired of meetings and practice. It's been a long 2 weeks for both of these clubs. They're ready to get this thing kicked off, and let's decide the outcome of who's going to be Super Bowl champs on the field. And I know you and we got the best seats in the house.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's caught, left side, it's complete. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he is out of bounds at 9. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
What is it?
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 3. Williams. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Bears first down.
What is up?
They'll run. It's Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
What is it?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Shot!
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's taken in, and he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Take this in back at the 16. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he'll be forced out of bounds. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Bears first down. Throwing is Williams. That's complete to Kevontae Turpin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Bears off to the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up.
What is that?
A run, and this is Henderson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Chicago.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Santos to add the point after. It's up and good. And the Bears are out to a 10-0 lead.
Bengals nothing. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he nearly takes it the distance, just short of the goal line. A spectacular return.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first and goal, and that was electric to watch.
There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. Ball, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
This one caught at the 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
11, Tommy.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's hauled in at the 2.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
11, MP.
They'll try it now with Montgomery, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The Bears offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short game.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's complete to Watson. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. On 4th down, here's Tory Taylor to punt for Chicago, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned for the hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense looking to get set to take over once more. Been a bit of a shaky start so far. A punt followed by the turnover on downs last time they had it. So trying to turn things around here on drive number 3.
180.
That's Washington, the man in motion. On 1st down, Burrow. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday.
11 MT.
2nd
11
and
MT.
inches.
11 MT.
Burrow.
11 MT.
He's going to let it go deep for Chase. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. A big play here in the big game. It's a gain of 43 yards.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and
Here we
goal.
go. Stop.
Burrow to throw. He'll get that to Paul, his tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bengals are on the board. It's 10-7.
Bengals 7.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Now he'll air one out. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. A big play here in the big game. It's a gain of 49. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. On the handoff, Henderson. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 7 yards.
To throw is Williams. That's into the hands of Turpin. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Now Williams. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Henderson. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they shoved him backwards. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. To throw, it's Williams. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. 3rd and goal. Here's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Bengals offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
12.
Burrow now. Back to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
Gun.
They bring Chase in motion. The throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
12.
Here's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Without question, something you never want to see. especially here on Super Bowl Sunday.
In punt formation.
Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. That is fielded at the 20. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll take a shot for Watson. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A play fake. Now Williams. He'll take a shot here. Back in the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Williams to the air once more. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So, halftime straight ahead as we go up to Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. The Bengals offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Here we go. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And the Bengals first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80.
Tight end on the move left. They'll run. This is Hall. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 4. Another run here with Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. 4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. This one from 49. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Barrett Carter that time, there to make the play. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Once more, it's Henderson. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bears 1st down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down. What is that? On 1st down, they go back to Henderson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. What is on? On the give, it's Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The 16-yard line.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. What is that? On the give, it's Henderson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Bears.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will extend this third quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Now he'll run it. And Burrow not going to take any chances. Slides to a stop after picking up the first down.
A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down.
And that's the problem with playing man coverage. There's just not enough eyes on the quarterback. Everyone has their eyes on their receiver that they're matched up with, and he's able to pick up that first.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Montez Sweat in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's just set. Behind.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase.
11.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
Here we go.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Right in. Behind.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Sets up 4th down.
Returnable from the 17. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Williams now to throw. Quick throw, taken in. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play here in the big game. It's a gain of 43 yards.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
Henderson now on 1st and 10, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Geno Stone on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henderson with good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss on his way to a nice pickup of 7.
At the 14-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3. They'll run, and this is Smith. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pocket. And the Bears are going to be set up first and goal. Good running. Takes them down to about the 4.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the third down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
They'll run with Henderson. He slams it in there, and he is in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Chicago. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Bengals 10. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
That's Washington, the man in motion. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Hall is hit. He's lost the football. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball. Well, so much for a nice gain and a good running play. Unable to secure it, the ball comes out, and the defense comes off the field with a turnover.
Once the runner breaks through the line of scrimmage.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On 1st and 10, Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Gun.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
15 yards. And the Bengals first down.
11.
On 1st down, Burrow. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's another.
Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
11 empty.
He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. underneath for home. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
It is brought in the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are able to cut the deficit to 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The Bears offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Once more, Henderson. Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll run. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on 3rd and goal from this far out. You thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop them, they take them back for a loss.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bears will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. This one complete to Higgins.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here is 2nd and 7.
T. Higgins. It's a pickup of 3.
To throw is Burrow. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Here's a big one. This 3rd down. Now, Burrow. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Let's get set.
Now, Burrow. That is caught by Washington. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long. And the Bears have done it. Your Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to think about all the people that had their hand in this, Mike, of course we see on the field the players, their ability to perform at such a high level goes without say, but then you think of the group around them, the coaching staff, their ability to game plan, and then the front office and the GM who put this roster together. Those are the efforts of a lot of people that went into this Super Bowl victory.
Commissioner Goodell set to make the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to one of the originals, the Chicago Bears, the champions of Super Bowl 62. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. To my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.